All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, May 10th, and we're going over US 30 gold and BTC analysis. Um, and just a quick announcement. So next Tuesday's live session, I'll have one of our members. I believe their screen name is LSFX, but I think their name is Herberto. So we'll be having them show us a couple of things. They've been applying a couple of strategies. So I know they've included ICT strategies and also internal runs on liquidity and external runs on liquidity. And here we go to our Discord. They have a pretty good win rate. So looking through the Discord, the entries they've been working or they've been getting is pretty good. And I think they had a good win streak a few weeks ago. But anyway, the results of this user right here, and I think they're only this is their first year in trading, so definitely a lot to learn. And that's one good thing I like about this community. And one of the founding ideas was that it's just to come together and share trading ideas. And right, it doesn't mean that everybody should only learn from me. We need to also learn from each other. But anyway, so for Tuesday's live session, Tuesday, May 14, we'll be having Herberto do the live session, or a good amount of the live session for us, just going over the concepts that they use in their trading. So anyway, let's start off for US 30 for the supply and demand entries. We are in a current supply zone on the 15-minute and 30-minute time frame, but of course we need to wait for the first 30 minutes of New York Open in order to avoid any manipulation. But if anybody does have any entries for a sell on US 30, we are in a supply and area. But given that it's a Friday, I think all these instruments, US 30, gold, if you saw US 30 and gold have been pushing up, so I think it will keep pushing up. And on Fridays, I prefer to trade in the afternoon around 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. Eastern time. So here, in any case, we have an hourly supply for US 30 at 39,632. So looking at the SAR levels, we don't have any common or any major SAR levels to worry about here. So for me, I'm liking this hourly supply on US 30. So that's a possible entry I'll be taking. I won't take this 15-minute and 30-minute entries. For gold, let's see what we have for gold. For gold prices, away from our zones or from the nearest zones. Let's see. Yeah, the 15-minute right here. Let's see. For gold, inner demand moves to the low of this candle, 23.53. We have a 30-minute buy. We also have a daily buy. So even for this buy on gold, 23.53, I think probably the best buy is at this daily buy SAR level at, so I'll put an alert here, 23.47. So gold daily buy. So similar to like what we noticed yesterday with US 30, right? The trade we got stopped at yesterday for US 30, US 30 was headed to the daily sell area, daily sell SAR. So if we get this entry on gold at 23.53, I think personally I would rather wait for the buy on gold at 23.47 for the daily buy SAR, but we'll see how that goes. And even looking at structure wise, we do definitely have major structure for gold at 23.47 compared to 23.53. So I think personally, I would rather take this daily buy at 23.47, but we'll see how this comes in. We are currently in a 30-minute demand on gold. But again, it's the first 15 minutes of market open, so nothing to look at there. For BTC, we were approaching inner demand at 15 on the 15-minute time frame, but I'm not going to take the inner demand at 15-minute time frame because you can see Price is coming back with a 15-minute sell SAR, hourly sell SAR, and 30-minute sell SAR. So in any case, I would rather take a sell on BTC based off of this because as much as we do have demand here, this is conflicting. We have demand, but price is coming in with an hourly 15-minute and 30-minute sell SAR. So it's either I just stay out of this trade, or if anything, I would rather take the sell. But given the conflicting information we have on Bitcoin right now, I would rather not take either. So BTC, it's something I would stay away from for now. US 30, probably catch this hourly supply right here. So maybe we'll get that at 39,629. So that's the other thing, right? Just I'm trying to get back to taking 1 or 2 trades a day. So I'll probably be doing a lot of process of elimination. So for example, BTC, as much as we have demand here, if these strategies or confluences conflict, you just take them out and find a trade where all the confluences align. And that way you can get fewer and more and highly probable trades. So, but I'm liking the US 30 trade, the US 30 sell right here, supply. It's a very small zone, but I'm liking that setup. We don't have any conflicting SAR, so we'll see how that goes. I'll share the trend line and SAR rejection, and we see if we can get anything from there for today. Oh, also, I was following this entry on gold reversal. So remember this reversal strategies, right? So this was a reversal. It happened before market open. So of course, I'm not looking to take that. But if we get a sell on gold on the hourly time frame, it's a reversal. So if this hourly candle closes in the next 18 minutes on gold, this would be a valid sell on the hourly. So we'll see in the next 18 minutes how this candle closes. If it closes with a sell entry, and we'll just look at the parameters. So right now, looking at gold, we have a 15-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute, 5-minute buy and sell SAR. So no major SARs around this point. Looking at the markups, we have a 30-minute bearish, 30-minute bearish order block and 15-minute bullish and 30-minute bullish. So yeah, so for that sell on gold, definitely something I would take. But again, think of it as it's Friday. I do see gold touching 2,400 today. So I don't think I'll even take that hourly. If it was any other day but Friday, I would be looking to take this hourly sell on gold, this reversal. It's a very nice reversal pattern on gold. And you can see how accurate this reversal entries are. But it just doesn't, it's a little bit of a red flag given the day. So I would rather find a trend line and rejection entry. So, but I'll keep the chart open on that reversal and watch it in case anybody wants to take it. But personally, I'm trying to find like 1 or 2 good trades a day. Let's see what we have here. For US 30, in the next 15 minutes, if this closes, this will be and given that it's Friday, I still expect US 30 and this instruments to push up. So this would be an entry for a buy on US 30, stop loss below the previous lows. So probably below here, which would give you a 70 pip, 70-point stop loss and 140-point TP. And we would want price to retrace back to this SAR. So this is a trend line and SAR rejection. And we'll see what this does. I'll set an alert here at this SAR so that we are alerted. So that's a 15-minute entry for US 30. And that's what, 70 point. That's a 15-minute. All right. But this candle has to close above there. Also, let's see, we should, if, okay, so for this trade, looking at the supply and demand zones, this is a supply. So we're in a supply zone. So actually forget about that entry for US 30. I'll cancel this because if we are buying, we want to buy in a demand zone. If we are selling, we want to sell in a supply zone. So here with the zones, we just have sellers sitting here. So yeah, no need to look at that trade for US 30. Um, give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so for that US 30 trade, no need to look to take it. We have a bunch, we have sellers sitting here. So you can see we just have sellers sitting here. So personally, I wouldn't take that. I would want to see to have seen buyers sitting in that area. So on the sell side, we don't have any sell entries currently for US 30. For gold, no buy entries and no sell entries. No buy, no sell entries. For BTC, no buy entries here. Sells, this was a break. There's nothing there. No buys, no sells. On the hourly entries, no buys. And on the sell entries on the hourly, no sell entries that I can see here. There's a sell on BTC here with this candle, but price stop loss would be up there. This would give like a $400 stop loss, $800, 800-point TP. Let's see what zone we have here. Do we have buyers? So we have buyers sitting here as well. So same thing. We don't want to sell into demand. So also the BTC trade, we just filter this out and delete this, but that would have been a sell entry if we had supply there. Also for BTC, yeah. On the 4-hour time frame, nothing for buys that I can see here. On the 4-hour entry, nothing for sales. Price is just shooting up. There's a gold sell on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see how this one is. Do we have supply here? Yes, we do. So this is a sell for gold. And actually price is at entry. It would be a 150 pip stop loss. 300 pip TP. All right. So, and this is the 4-hour candle. And gold. Okay, let me see. I'll look to sell gold here. Stop loss above the current high. And if I get a crossover sell, I will take it. So this is 150 pips. So let me adjust that in my trade. So I'll wait for gold to shoot up a little bit and we'll see if we can get a crossover sell on gold. So for gold for this 4-hour time frame, you can see we have supply zone in here. So that's good. And also looking at the SARs, we don't have any major bullish SAR. So I'll be looking to take this gold entry. So I'm still not in the trade. I'm waiting for a 5-second crossover entry. And it's 9:48. But do keep in mind also it's Friday, so you can get some manipulation. Possibly go to, and there's the entry for gold. So I'm entering my gold entry now. I'm using lower risk for this trade. So my stop loss is above the current high or the previous high. 2366 is my entry, 2366.631. So 2366.631, somewhere around there. That's where my entry is. So low risk. This is a 4-hour entry. Remember, 4-hour entries and 30-minute entries, I use lower risk. But that's the entry that I'm in. And it kind of matches the 15-minute reversal entry that was there. So 150 pips stop loss, 300 pips TP. And yeah, other than that, nothing else to, I don't even see any other trade that would line up currently. So we'll just stay on for a little while and observe how this 4-hour goes. And for another 15 or so minutes, and then that will be the end of the day. Mhm. All right. For this other, all right. And given this is a 4-hour trade, it will probably take a while before going in either direction. So unless we can get anything else here, if we didn't have supply or seller sitting here for US 30, would have taken, and this isn't changing, so we definitely still have sellers sitting there. The only other way I would take a US 30 entry is if this, but even if this current 30-minute candle closes as a bearish candle and gives us a trendline rejection and SAR closure below here, you can see we have demand sitting here for US 30. So still, again, just filtering that out. For gold, we are already in the gold sell for the 4-hour. And nothing for BTC. Yeah. Yeah. So honestly, today's session might be such a short session. I honestly don't see anything else to look at for these entries. So yeah, I don't see anything else to look at. Um, let's go back to the other chart and see if we have anything. Yeah, so for this other chart, nothing as well. Just reorganize the 15-minute and 30-minute entries to the new zones. So this hourly supply is looking, so this hourly supply on US 30 at 39,629 is lining up with the 15-minute and 30-minute supplies as well, or supply zones as well. So that's a nice one for US 30. I will just do this. Yeah, but today's session, that will be it for today's session. This gold trade might take a little while back and forth. But just remember to use lower risk on that one, given that it's a Friday and also it's a 4-hour entry. And All right. See, gold. This 30-minute, yeah, it's nothing. So already in a gold trade. But anyway, that will be it for today's live session. Gold trade is in and around break even. Just observe and monitor that. If you start seeing price action reversing to the upside, it's a pretty wide stop loss. But just monitor it. If you start seeing price action changing, you can X out or start looking to close out. But just give it some time to breathe. Once you start, if we do reverse and start going to the previous highs, that's where you would start looking to get out either at half loss or looking to get out at break even if you get a retest. But I'll send updates in the Discord if I choose to exit out at whatever point. But I'm looking to hold this. Only red flag for that trade was that it's a Friday. And given it's a Friday, they can manipulate this. So remember, Friday manipulation, add 20 points from where we are at. So gold can easily get to 2,400 today. But if not, we should see a meltdown back or a push back to the downside. But other than that, I will see you guys on Tuesday.